All right, example 3, find the limit of the rational function. So find the limit. So again, if this was a test question, you could use whatever method that you want to evaluate the limit. Typically, if direct substitution works, that's going to be the easiest method to look at. So this is the function, right? We're taking the limit of this function as x approaches 1. So first of all, let's look at this function. Okay, you think about the domain of this function. The domain of this function is going to be all reals except -1. -1 is the only value that would make the denominator equal to 0, which would make this function undefined. Okay? When you're doing direct substitution, as long as right here, this is x approaches 1, as long as that is in the domain, you can use direct substitution. So, x approaching 1, that is in the domain here. So I can use direct substitution, so I can do f of 1 equals 1 squared plus 1 plus 2 all over 1 plus 1. So if I evaluate this, this is going to be 1 plus 1 plus 2, which is 4, and 1 plus 1 is 2, so this would be equal to 2. So we would write the limit of this function is equal to 2 as x approaches 1. Again, the only time direct substitution wouldn't work is if this was x approaching -1. Then you couldn't use direct substitution. You would have to use a different method to verify whether the limit exists or not. If the limit does exist, it will be equal to a number, or positive or negative infinity. If the limit does not exist, then you just write down d and e, for does not exist. All right.